All right, we are live. Good morning, beautiful souls. I know it's been a while. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jade. I am the founder of Soul Searchers. What we do every couple days a week, really, most of the time. I've been gone for a few weeks now. I was visiting my family. But what we normally do is we do a tarot or oracle card readings. We do it for the collective. Good morning, Amanda. And then we do some individual card pulls, just depending on who's interested, if there's enough people, et cetera, et cetera. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments. Say hey when you hop on. If you're watching the replay, don't forget to comment, #replay. And if you have any questions at all, same goes for you. Please feel free to comment. I'll respond as soon as I see it. Or if it's something more personal, you're always welcome to message me via the Soul Searchers Facebook page. I'm always happy to answer questions. I absolutely love it. But I'm going to go ahead and get some music playing in the background so it's not just like dead silent whenever I'm shuffling and stuff. And then we will get started. How is everybody this morning? Good, I hope. I've got my little like caramel frappe from McDonald's, which is really bad for you, but very delicious. Okay. Let's see. First, I'm going to go ahead and pull for the collective. Let's see what we got. Okay, I'm going to go with the shooting resonance hidden. Yeah. You know what? That would make a lot of sense. I haven't looked at it, but I've just been all over the place for the past couple weeks. I'm currently in Illinois visiting my family. I've been here since like mid-December. And like the first couple weeks, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Everything's great. And then I don't know what happened. I just kind of like off my game. Everything is just kind of all over the place. My energy's been very up and down. So this morning, actually yesterday, I was talking to my best friend and I was like, yeah, I haven't done any lives like since I've been here. She's like, Jade, you've been here a month. And I'm like, yes, I have. So here we are, and I'm back live. I'm actually at my friend's house right now. So grateful for her. It's pretty awesome to have friends that are like, okay, you're slacking, get your shit together. I'm like, yeah, you're right. All right, let's see what we have for the collective this morning. What does the collective need to hear this morning? Okay. All right, I pulled two of them. Okay, so this is from I know support systems literally keep us real seriously, though. I feel that. That's legit, Amanda. Okay, so like I said, this is coming from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle card deck. Our first card is the Protection Guardian, and it says to drop your shields. It's just a beautiful card in and of itself. But what I'm receiving from this card in particular is we've all been very high strung this past year. We've been, very worried, very focused on, all the actions and steps that we need to take care of ourselves, to take care of our families, to protect ourselves during this honestly chaotic time. And it's time to really kind of chill out. Like let your angels, your guides, the universe, God, whatever you choose to believe in, let the universe do its job. Let your angels, your guides, your team, your spiritual team, let them do their job. They're there protecting you, taking care of you. Everything is falling into place exactly how it's meant to be, but you have to let it happen. Hi, Kevin. Yes, I'm back. Hello. I've been visiting my family and kind of like slacking on being live and doing like readings and stuff, but I'm back. Anywho, so again, this first card, it's time to really let the universe do its job. Quit trying to micromanage everything. Quit trying to control every aspect. It's really a defense mechanism to kind of try and keep yourself safe and the people you care about safe. But the reality is you are safe. You are okay. Everything is going to be fine and work out exactly how it is meant to for you, but you have to let it. Because the more you try to micromanage, the more you try to control everything, the more you're kind of just getting in your own way. Okay, so that is our first card for the collective. Again, it is the Protection Guardian. You are protected, you are taken care of, and everything is happening exactly how it is meant to, but you have to get out of your own way and let it all happen. And then our second card for the collective is the Great Teacher, and it says learn from spiritual experiences. And what I'm receiving from this one, again, is this past year, even coming into 2021, we're having, amidst all the chaos and craziness and the energetic ups and downs, a lot of people are coming into their own. A lot of people are having their own spiritual experiences and awakening. And it's kind of scary for some people. It's new, it's different, and different is scary, right? For a lot of people, it's just terrifying because it's something you've never experienced before. But it's time to really, again, lean into it, let it happen, embrace it, and look at what's happening for you, your spiritual experiences, and the lessons that you can be learning from it, right? Looking at yourself. A lot of people right now are realizing that their environment isn't exactly healthy for them. The people they surround themselves with may be completely draining their energy. And Amanda, I'm different and I scare people. Me too. It's fine. That's most definitely a thing. But I adore you, so it's okay. But it's definitely time to lean into those spiritual experiences and really take those lessons and embrace them and embrace this growth, right? When you're uncomfortable, you're embracing that and you're growing. You're like, okay, I don't like where I'm at right now. I'm not comfortable. I feel like my energy is being drained. Things that didn't used to get on my nerves or irritate me before are sending me completely flying off the handle. And all of that is happening for a reason. Because hi Sheila, how are you? Because you're seeing that where you're at and the people you've surrounded yourself with up to this point aren't necessarily serving your highest good anymore, right? So it's time to really assess that, look at it, and don't take it as like, okay, this is just me being in a mood, or this is just, a phase, whatever. No, it's not. You are up leveling. You're becoming the better version of yourself, working your way towards being the best version of yourself that you possibly can be. And you have to embrace that and really look at what's happening and learn what you need to learn from it and continue to grow. Because if you ignore it, you're just going to get more and more uncomfortable. And that's not helping anybody, right? So again, second card for the collective this morning is the Great Teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. Don't ignore them. Fine. How are you? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I'm good. I am getting back into the swing of things. Hopefully going to get back on the schedule. Here soon. I've been kind of out of it the past few weeks. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I am visiting my family in Illinois. So I've been here since mid-December, but I've completely gotten off my schedule. So I'm trying to get back on it while still spending time with my friends and family and, still enjoying the time here. This is, yes. Yep. Flow up, glow up. I love that. That's cute. But that's exactly what it is, Amanda, is, we're having, so many different energy shifts for a lot of people, and a lot of people are awakening right now and just embrace that glow up, right? Be the best version of yourself that you can be, but that's not going to happen if you're fighting that shift, if you're fighting that change, if you're ignoring the synchronicities and the spiritual experiences that you're having. And so many people, when you're uncomfortable, when, different things happen, it's kind of scary. And they're like, nope, this isn't a thing. I'm going to hide from this because this is uncomfortable and weird. And I don't want to be like the weird person. who like, I don't know, like talks to spirits or whatever. And obviously that's not the case for everybody. That's just the first thing I thought of. And, you know, when you're fighting it, you're fighting yourself. You're fighting your own growth. Like, why would you do that? But I can't say anything. I fought myself forever. But, you know, everyone has to figure it out in their own time. And hopefully, you know, if anyone sees this, that they'll kind of realize, oh shit, I'm fighting myself. I'm fighting my own growth. I'm fighting my own awakening. What's the point of that? And hopefully they can learn how to embrace it and embrace themselves and continue to have that glow up and be the best version of themselves. Fingers crossed. Okay. All right. So I completely forgot to put a banner on this morning, y'all. It's okay. We're getting back into the swing of things. It is fine. If anybody is interested in a 1-card reading, I'm going to do some 1-card drawings for people. I have our Saints and Angels deck, our Work Your Light deck, the Keepers of the Light, and the Angels and Ancestors. These are the only ones I brought with me. I'm not, because obviously, as you can see, I'm not in my home office. And I was not trying to bring all of my decks of cards, y'all. It would have taken up my whole suitcase. So this is what I got. So if you have a preference, let me know. If you want me to just pull whatever I'm feeling drawn towards, I can do that. Good morning, Kayla. Okay, Sheila, Amanda. Perfect. Awesome, Sheila. Okay, I was just about to ask you that. And just a reminder for everybody, the comments are a little bit delayed. So if I don't respond right away, I'm not ignoring you. It just hasn't popped up yet. It takes about 5 to 10 seconds from the time you comment until I actually see it. So bear with me. And let's see. Okay, Sheila. What does Sheila need to hear this morning? All right. Sheila, we're going to go with the Keepers of the Light for you. And then Amanda, let me know if you have a preference or if you just want me to pull from whatever deck I'm drawn to this morning. All right, Sheila. What does Sheila need to hear today? Okay. Oh, beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful, Sheila. Okay. Your card is Isis. Look how freaking gorgeous she is. But it's Magic Manifesting. Good morning, Angelique. And what it says is your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality, so stay focused. And what I'm receiving for you, Sheila, right now is really you've been doing a lot of internal work. You've been doing a lot of shadow work. You've been doing just a lot of like personal growth work, not just spiritually, but as a whole, you know, as a whole person. So mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, the whole shebang. And you've been, I want to say you're working on like a side hustle. I'm not sure what specifically it is, but you've been really considering it for a while, going over it, kind of planning in your head, not really, I want to say starting just yet, or you're like in the beginning stages. And what I'm receiving for you, Sheila, is it's time to quit analyzing, quit thinking, quit going over things and trying to make them perfect. And it's time to just do the damn thing. It's time to get out there, make it a reality. You know, bring your vision to life, bring that dream, that goal. It's time to bring it out, start working on it physically, not just in your mind, and really make it a reality. Because whatever it is you're working on, I feel like it's going to be beneficial for a lot of people. It's not just going to impact you or your life. It's what I'm feeling is like it's going to help people. So I don't know what you're working on, but it feels very positive. It feels very uplifting. And it's not only a good creative outlet for you, but I feel like it's helping you to work through a lot of stuff and like past experiences. So like I said, it's time to bring it to reality. It's time to get it going. You've put in all the preparation, you've done all the work to get it started. You've thought through everything as much as you can. It's not going to be perfect. You're going to have to learn as you go. Don't be a perfectionist. It's okay, is essentially what I'm getting. It's time to just do it. You've planned as much as you can. You've gone over everything, but it's time to do it. It's time to really bring it to life and to start helping people, because people need whatever it is you're working on. So I don't know what this is, but I feel like it's going to be really good for you, and it's going to be good for a lot of people. So it's time to do that, and it's all going to fall together. It's all going to work out. But you have to trust yourself and stop really overanalyzing and stop trying to make everything perfect, because there's no such thing as perfect. It's just non-existent. So keep that in mind as you're moving forward, Sheila, and know that your work that you've been putting in, like I said, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, it's all coming together. It's all starting to really pay off for you. I feel like you're a lot lighter, like energetically, internally. I don't feel as like heavy as I normally do when we're doing a reading for you. And I feel like that's really good. I feel like you've let a lot of stuff go. You've worked through a lot of things that were kind of weighing you down. So congratulations on that. I'm really proud of you. That's not easy. We all struggle with that. So like, that's amazing. But I feel like you're doing really awesome and you're going to do great things, but it's time to quit overanalyzing, trying to perfect, trying to over prepare, and, do whatever it is you've been thinking about and working on. Okay. So again, your card is Isis, Magic Manifesting. And I want to tell you to look up Isis and read her story, because I feel like there's something else in there for you. I'm not sure what, but there's something else there. Okay. Thank you. Definitely feeling this. On it. Glad to hear. Awesome. No, you're definitely on the right path, Sheila, and you've been putting in the work, and I really am proud of you. It's not easy. But you do, like, your energy, your being, it just feels lighter and kind of like happier and healthier, which is really good. So yeah, there's your card this morning. Okay, who was after Sheila? Amanda. Okay, let me read these comments really quick, guys. They came in super fast. Okay, so I have Sheila, then I have Amanda and Kayla. Amanda, Kayla, Angelique, absolutely, and then Dory. Okay, I don't have a pen and paper, so give me 1 second. I'm going to make like a little note on my phone so I don't miss anybody, because y'all know my memory is not the best. I want to make sure I don't skip anybody. Okay, Sheila, Amanda, Kayla. Also, let me know if you guys can hear the music. I'm over here jamming, just because I love this. I love this song. I have it in the background of most of my videos. If it's too quiet, too loud, if you can hear me, if the music's too much, let me know. Okay. Okay. All right. Then Angelique and Dory. Okay. Amanda, Kayla, Angelique, and Dory. Awesome. Okay. Perfect. You're welcome, Sheila. Okay, cool. All right, Amanda. What does Amanda need to hear? This one. All right, Amanda, your card is coming from the Angels and Ancestors. I just feel very like happy and bubbly. Like, I don't know if you're feeling super bubbly this morning, but that's definitely what I'm getting right now. I love doing readings. I like that I can like feel everyone's energy. It's pretty cool. I've kind of missed it. All right. It's so funny because I get off my schedule and I don't do readings for a while. And I absolutely I love it. I love reading. There we go. Okay. My computer just like spazzed out for a second. All right. Let's see. Okay, let me know if y'all can still see me. My computer kind of freaked out for a sec there. All right, Amanda. You say that every time you read for me, and I was like, of course. Do I? Every time you read for me. Oh yeah, because I feel like whenever I don't like as a person, I just feel like you're very happy, bubbly, upbeat, and it's like whenever I go to read for you, I can like feel that, and I'm like, okay, I needed that energy boost. Let's do it. I don't know. It just feels nice. I support it. I think it's great. Okay, Dory, just got you back on. Awesome. Okay, I'm glad you guys can all see me again. All right, Amanda. What does Amanda need to hear this morning? Okay, I guess that's it. I don't know if you obviously can't see that because my cards are down here. But this just got thrown out for you. Like it like slid out. And it was like it like slid and just landed perfectly. And it's actually really beautiful. So it is the White Witch, Be the Light. And I don't feel like you have a problem doing this. I don't think you ever really have an issue being the light. Because like I said, anytime I pull for you and I connect, I just feel very upbeat, happy, bubbly. But what I'm receiving for you right now, my friend, is I don't know if there's been any like drama lately. If there's someone that's like being kind of sketchy. I feel like it's just like petty like female drama. Kind of in the background. It's not like super important or super serious. Just obnoxious and irritating. And I don't know about you, but when that happens for me, I'm like, okay, we're going to be petty. Let's be petty. I will one up you. And I have to catch myself. And I feel like right now for you, don't feed into it. Don't. What I'm getting is like, don't meet their pettiness. Don't feed into the drama. And don't let them fuck up your energy. Don't let them fuck up your vibe. You are the light. You just have to remind yourself to keep being the light. If they want to be petty and drama filled and oh, okay. Okay, got it. So yeah, like I said, I feel like there's a lot of drama, petty energy, very like essentially trying to like pull you into it, like trying to like goad you into being petty, trying to like goad you into being like shitty. And like I don't know you personally, like on a personal level, but I feel like a very strong connection. And I feel like you're not one to back down from a challenge. And this person is essentially like trying to challenge you. Like, you won't do this. Like you don't have the guts. You don't have the balls to do this. And like, you're like, oh, I don't. Okay. And it's like you're like rising to the challenge, rising to the occasion, but they're doing that on purpose. And like, don't feed into it. Don't let them goad you into like the petty bullshit. Like, you're better than that. Because like, they're trying hard. I don't know why. I don't know the situation, but like, just keep reminding yourself, like, you are the light, and like, keep being the light. And they can be as petty as they want, but you're better than that. And continue to be better than that, because it's not worth it. It's not going to get you anywhere positive. It's not going to help. It's going to be more harmful than anything. And you're better than that. And just don't let them pull you in. Because I feel like, so what I'm seeing is it's like you're on one end of like those like big, thick tug of war ropes. It's like you're on one end and you're like holding this rope and you're like, yeah, whatever. But they're like pulling it, trying to like pull you into the dirt, pull you into the mud. And you're just like, But at the same time, you have that like, ooh, am I really going to let you win? Because I don't lose. I'm a winner. And it's that tug of war in yourself, but also tug of war in the situation. Like, this person is trying to pull you through the dirt, but you're better than that. Like, just let the rope go. Just let it go. Let them fall on their ass. I hope that makes sense. I legit. Yeah, that's a thing. Gemini Venus sign. Let's okay. So what I'm getting from that, Amanda, is to just let it flow. Don't overanalyze. Don't look too much into it, and just let it happen. Because I feel like there's a lot of like hemming and hawing. Like, yes, this is what I want, but is it really what I want? And it's a lot of like, this is fun, this is interesting, this is intriguing, this is exciting, but is it the right move? And there's that like emotional versus logical, which, I mean, like, Gemini, like, that's a thing. But I'm feeling it very strongly. So, and I'm also a Gemini, so like I'm a little biased on that, but the energy I'm getting is like, this is new, this is exciting, this is fun. But also like, is it the right thing? And I can't answer that for you yet. I can't answer like, is this the right move? Is this the right situation? But what I am feeling is to just go with the flow. Just let things happen. Don't force it. Don't like dive in head first. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't like jump on it, because it is new. It is exciting. It is fun. There's just a lot of very like adventurous energy, and like, you're very drawn to adventure. You're very drawn to like excitement and new things. But I feel like you very easily get wrapped up in it too, and kind of lose sight of the logical side of things. And this person, like I said, is also like very exciting, very fun, but also unsure. So don't stress about it. Don't think too much about it. Just go with the flow. Because the more you think about it and try to analyze, the more confusing it's going to be. So I hope that makes sense. But that's all I can, like, that's all I'm really getting right now. And it's nothing like super solid. Like, I don't have like a, yes, this is the right thing, or no, don't do that, because it's too soon to tell. So I hope that makes sense. Okay. Together. Yes, you do need to be patient. And thanks, Dory. Look, I know I don't have to tell you this. You already know this, but I'm going to tell you anyways. If your guides are telling you something, it's kind of for a reason. And no matter who you go to or who you ask or no matter what cards you pull or pendulum you use or whatever, you're going to get the same answer over and over and over because that's the answer. It might not be the answer you want, but like, tough luck, man. You know that. But again, that's your card, my dear. It is the White Witch. Be the light. Don't let the pettiness draw you in. Let go of the tug of war rope. Let that person fall on their ass. Don't rise to the challenge because you already know that you're better than that. You already know that you're going to win. So don't feed into it. And as far as the second question with the Gemini Venus sign situation, go with the flow. Quit trying to overanalyze it. Just let it happen. Don't get wrapped up in the adventurous side. Don't get too overwhelmed trying to focus on the logic. Just roll with it. Just let it happen. Okay. I feel like that's the same thing mine do with me though too, Amanda, is like I get very clear answers for everyone else and like very clearly can see and feel what's happening. But then when it comes to me, it's like, I don't know. Like, let's decode this. It's a whole thing. All right. Kayla, are you still here, Kayla? All right. I need a drink. Yeah, there's definitely a lot going on with you, my dear. Okay. Awesome, Kayla. All right, Kayla. What does Kayla need to hear? Okay, Kayla, for you this morning, we're going to go with the Saints and Angels. All right, Kayla. What does Kayla need to hear? How are you feeling today, Kayla? You feel kind of foggy. Yeah, Kayla, I'm feeling like I feel like you're kind of like foggy this morning. But not in like a bad way, just like you know when you when you like wake up and you're like you haven't had your coffee yet and you're like, okay, I'm here, I'm awake, but like I'm not feeling like a full-on conversation right now. That's kind of what I'm getting. Feeling okay, a little okay, yeah, that makes sense. Didn't get much sleep last night. Okay, that's why. Cool. All right, but your card this morning, my dear, is the triumphant card of the guardian angel. And what I'm receiving from this for you, I'm not sure what you've been working on lately. If it's like a personal thing or a work thing, but I feel like it's something you've been putting a lot of time and energy into. That you haven't been really sure like if it's going to work out, how you want it to. like you're like trying to make everything perfect and, you know, make everything go smoothly, exactly how, you know, it needs to, or how you think it needs to. And like it's been kind of stressful. But what I'm getting is like what you've been working on, you've been putting loads of time and energy and effort into, and it's perfect. Everything is going to work out exactly how it's supposed to. Everything is good. Don't let it stress you out. Don't overanalyze. Don't stress about it. Because you've done everything you can. Like you've done everything you possibly can, and there's nothing else that you can do to make it any more successful. Excuse me. So I'm not sure specifically what it is, but that's what I'm getting for you. So I don't know what you've been working on. I don't know what you've been putting all this time and energy into. But you can't make it any better than it already is. You've done everything that you can, and you kind of just have to let the pieces fall where they may. And stressing and putting any more time and extra energy into it isn't going to make it any better or any worse. So you've done everything that you can. Okay, next thing for you. And I think, okay, first of all, Tanya, you're rude. Second, don't. That's disrespectful. It's time for you to go. One second, y'all. Okay. Anywho, sorry, I just deleted that woman's comments and blocked her because nothing pisses me off more than when people do that. And normally, like, I wouldn't make a big deal out of it, but like, it just happens so often that now I'm like, okay, fuck y'all, get off my page. Because I don't do that to other people. I think it's very rude. It's disrespectful. Like, you shouldn't get on someone else's live feed and live readings or on their business page at all and try and, one, discredit them, or two, like, take their clients. Like, that's just not the right way to do things. And I know it's a whole marketing strategy for a lot of people, but it's just very disrespectful, I think, like, to all parties involved. Because I wouldn't do that to someone else. That's so rude. And like, if people want readings elsewhere, they will find you. They will come to you. Like, you can get readings from more than one person. It is okay. But don't be rude to other people. Like, that's not cool. Anyways, I apologize, y'all. Honestly, Amanda, I have no idea how these people keep finding me because I swear it happens like every time. Anywho, Kayla, I apologize. Does that all make sense for you, Kayla? Like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you've been working on or what you've been putting all this time and energy into. But like, it's been stressing you out, I think. And what I'm really getting from it is like, you can't do anything more. Like, you've done everything that you can. Don't let it stress you out. Don't let it bring you down. Don't let it kind of like harsh your energy. And I'm also being told to remind you that, and I'm really sorry, I know this is like the second or third time it's come. I have to say it, like, they're just going to bug me about it. But alcohol is not a healthy coping mechanism, and it is dimming your light, and or has been dimming your light. I hate bringing it up. Like my whole throat chakra is just like, Mah! but I'm supposed to remind you about that. Like, I think it's something that you're aware of, that you've been looking at and kind of like, okay, like, yeah, I should probably work on it, but whatever. And it's definitely a thing. So I hope all that makes sense. I hope that resonates. But the work you've been putting in, everything, the time, the energy, like you've done everything you can. You've done your best. You are going to be like, it's going to be as successful as it can be, but you can't force it. You have to let it happen. You have to let the pieces fall where they may. Hi, Emily. Okay. So cringy. Angelique, I agree with you. Kayla. Okay. Okay, awesome. So then, Kayla, what I'm going to take that as is that little reminder is more of like a confirmation for you then. But they were they're very adamant about me bringing it up, and like kind of just as you are becoming like more stressed, just continue to remind yourself like it's not a healthy coping mechanism, and it's not helping you. If anything, it's like more harmful. But they're very adamant about that reminder. And I always feel weird bringing it up, but it's a thing. But anyways, that's your card, my dear. It is triumphant. It's the guardian angel on this really pretty unicorn, by the way. So yeah, I hope that all makes sense. Yeah, that was a lot. I always feel bad bringing that up for people. Thank you. All right. Angelique, are you still here, my friend? I know you are. I don't know why I ask. You're always here. I love it. Emily, absolutely. I'll add you to the list. I have Angelique and then Dory and then you. Okay. Okay. All right, Angelique, for you this morning, we're going with the work your light. Okay. Oh, yeah, I didn't even ask. All right, let's see. Oh, also, I wanted to say, I saw that you sent me a message. I haven't read it yet. Just because I haven't really been on Messenger or anything, but I wanted to say thank you for reaching out and messaging me, because I'm pretty sure that that's what that was. And I appreciate it very much. Because like whenever I'm not on, so for anyone who doesn't know, Angelique and I, we were in basic training together like 10 years, 11 years ago. Gosh, that was such a long time ago. Anyways, we went to basic training together and in like 2010, and we've kind of just stayed in touch. But when I started my business and started doing lives, Angelique has been like on like all of them. And whenever I'm not live for like an extended period, she always sends me a message, and it means a lot to me. I just think it's the sweetest thing. Gosh, now I'm having like a whole like feeling about it being 11 years ago. Damn. Okay. Anyways, may or may not be getting old. It's fine. All right. What does Angelique need to hear this morning? This one makes me happy. Back to my, yeah, I know. Like, okay, so both my brothers' birthdays are this week. My youngest brother, he's turning 17 on Wednesday, and then the other one is turning 19 on Thursday. And I swear they both are constantly giving me crap about being old and short. Like, those are the two things, because all my siblings are very tall. Like, even my sister, she's 15. She'll be 16 in March. I mean, she's got at least like 5 inches on me. Like, I'm the shortest out of all of them, and I'm the oldest. So like, they're constantly giving me shit. But anyways, but yeah, okay. Angelique, your card is the Age of Light. And I feel like this is the perfect card for you, my friend, because what it says at the bottom is you've been training for this for lifetimes. And I really feel like you have. But it's not just you. You've not only, like, you personally, your soul, you've been training for this for lifetimes, but you've had so much passed down to you through generations. And just your ancestors are like constantly there supporting you, guiding you, and empowering you. And like, I think it took you a while to really connect to that and really embrace your gifts, embrace your talents, and really embrace yourself. Like, it's like you weren't sure if you were good enough, or like if this was legitimate, like your gifts were actual gifts, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how else to explain that. But this is, I think, a confirmation for you that the spiritual work you've been doing is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You literally have been training for lifetimes, and you are meant to be here at this time to not only lift yourself and your family up, but others as well. And you have these inherent gifts that are very strong. It's just a matter of embracing them and kind of nurturing them and letting them grow to and really embracing like your fullest potential. Like, you have this energy and this light within you, and it's like huge. It is like, it's humongous. But it's like, for the longest time, you've kind of just been like hiding it, and like, it's been kind of in its own little like ball, in its little cage. And you're like finally like slowly opening that door and like letting it out and letting people see it and letting people see you. And it's beautiful. And that's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. But it's time to like break that cage open, like let your light shine, let your energy flow, and just be who you're meant to be, because you're amazing. But you have to like really embrace it, okay? And you've been working so hard at like accepting your gifts and accepting yourself. And it's not so much that you were like wary of your gifts, really. Like, you were unsure, but it's like you didn't trust yourself. Like, you didn't trust that you knew what was happening or you knew what your gifts were. But you finally are. And like, I tell you this all the time, but you are literally surrounded by ancestors, guides, past loved ones, angels, but particularly like, you have a lot of ancestors, and like, they are constantly like just beaming, like they're so proud of you and like how far you've come and how far you're going to continue to go. But you have to be proud of yourself too, and really like embrace yourself and love yourself. And you've come so far in that. But you have like, you're going to go so much further. And for you, this card, like I said, is really just a confirmation that all the work that you've been putting in, all the time, the effort, the energy, towards your own growth is paying off. It's going to continue to pay off, and you're just 100% on the right path. So I hope that makes sense. Again, it is the Age of Light. And I don't know if you can see that, but it's freaking beautiful. I just love it so much. Okay. Amanda, okay, what time is it? It's 10:51 Central Time, 11:51 there. Yeah, Amanda, I will add you. I have Dory and then Emily and then you, and then I have to hop off of here. Okay. You're welcome. So good. I'm so glad, Angelique. I'm so happy to hear that. Okay. All right. Dory, are you still here, Dory? Okay. And then Amanda's my last person. So I'm going to go ahead and change this banner. Doing one card readings, no longer taking requests. Okay. All right, perfect. So I have Dory, Emily, and then Amanda. All right, Dory. Dory, yours is coming from the Keepers of the Light. Oh no, Amanda, you're good. Ooh. But you will be my last one. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, what does Dory need to hear this morning? I'm like dropping all these for some reason. Okay. Okay, Dory, I'm not sure what's going on with you. I feel like there's a lot of like up and down energy. But I'm not sure why. Okay, so your card is Paul the Venetian. I have no idea who he is, so I'm going to tell you to look him up. But it says experiencing grace, share your gifts with grace, waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. I feel like you've had a lot going on. I'm not sure what. But I feel like there's been a lot of emotional shit. Like I said, very up and down. And it's about to get more calm. Yeah, I feel like you've had a lot going on, dear. Like internally and potentially with like people, like very close people in your life. Like things have just been like, it's just been a lot, like very emotional, very stressful, very kind of overwhelming. Just like due to like regular life stuff. But it's definitely been a lot for you energetically, I feel like. But yeah, things are definitely going to start to calm down, be a lot smoother. It's not going to be perfect. You're still going to have some bumps in the road. You're still going to have those like very overwhelming days. But things are going to start evening out for you. Yeah, I'm just feeling a lot of overwhelming energy. And it's like you have all this built up like tension and just like and like normally when I feel like that, it's like I just want to like scream or like fight somebody, which is not healthy. Don't do that. But but that's like what I'm feeling right now. And I think a lot of it has to do with not only your own personal growth, but I think the people around you are having a lot of energetic shifts and they just don't know how to handle it. And it's very up and down for them. and they're kind of unintentionally sort of taking that out on you too. But yeah, it's going to start leveling out. Things are going to be smoother. Just let it all happen. You're doing the best that you can. Just know that like it's going to be okay. You are going to find balance. It is going to even itself out. But it just had to be this way for a little while. And like I said, it's not just you. I feel like it's the people around you that are very close to you that you care about. They're just having their own energetic shifts right now. And it's just a lot. But it's going to be okay. Everything's working out. I would definitely look up Paul the Venetian. Like I said, I don't know who he is, but I feel like there's something in that story for you. But it's all going to be okay. But that's really all I'm getting for you this morning, my dear. Are flowing more clearly, but still lots of releasing needed. Excited for the smooth ride. Yeah, smooth rides are always beneficial. But I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates, and hopefully things start to get smooth quicker, like soon. But I feel like I said, you're still going to have some bumps in the road. It's not going to be perfect, but it is going to gradually start evening itself out and be much less overwhelming for you. I would definitely say take a couple self-care days though. Like take some bubble baths. Go to maybe not the beach. It's kind of cold out, but like maybe if you can go somewhere warm, do that. But really take a couple self-care days for yourself. Because I feel like you kind of need it right now. You have very overwhelmed energy. Spot on. Yeah, like Amanda said, go on vacation. Okay. All right, Emily, and then Amanda, and then we got to call it good because I actually have to go. So, Emily, are you still here? Tahiti would be fun. You guys should do that. Okay, Emily. Okay, Emily, for you, we're also going with the Keepers of the Light. Okay, Emily. I can't pronounce this guy's name to save my life, but it's like Jwal Cool. I'm not going to butcher it again, but it's Dharma Unfolding, which is like your life path. And it's I think a reminder for you that you chose this path. It is the right path for you. You know the right path for you. You know the journey that is meant for you. But you can't rush it. You have to take it one step at a time and let it unfold the way that it's supposed to. And again, just like I was saying to Dory, there are going to be bumps in the road, okay? It's not going to be perfect. There are going to be hiccups and there are going to be issues, but you're where you're supposed to be. I'm not sure what's been going on lately. I feel like there's some conflict. Kind of a little bit of drama. And what I'm going to say for you is to take a step back from it. Because people are going to do whatever they want to do. You can't help someone and you can't force someone to go down the right path. You have to let them choose their own path and figure that out for themselves. I'm not sure who this is referring to, but for you in particular, it's really take a step back. You're on the right path for yourself. You know what you're supposed to be doing. Take one step at a time, and just remember, like, you can't help everybody. Okay. And sometimes you have to focus on yourself and help yourself first and do what's best for you. And whatever they choose to do, you have to let them do it. So yeah, like I said, I'm not sure what's going on, but there's some kind of conflict, some kind of drama, an issue. And I feel like you're not like intentionally in the middle of it. But it's people that you care about, and you're just genuinely a very helping, like, and caring person when it comes to the people that matter to you. But sometimes you just, like I said, you have to let them make their own mistakes. You have to let them do their own thing, and let it happen. I feel like this is referring to just yeah, exactly. You need to just take care of yourself right now, but as far as everything else outside of that conflict and drama and bullshit, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. But don't rush. Don't rush everything. Take everything one step at a time and enjoy every single moment, because who you are today is not who you're going to be tomorrow. And it's not who you were yesterday. And really, like, recognize and appreciate how far you've come, and don't focus on how far you still have to go. Just where you're at right now, and like embrace it and enjoy it and continue, like, to really just try and live your best life. But that's what I'm getting for you this morning. So I hope that makes sense. And I would say look up this guy whose name I can't pronounce and I don't want to butcher. And see if there's something there too. Because I have no idea who he is. But I feel like there's something important there. So I hope that makes sense. Did you catch that? Okay. Perfect. And then last but never least, Amanda. Okay, hold on. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Yep, okay. Amanda, you are my last person. Yeah, and for you... Really? Again? Okay. That's not where I'm at. I'm supposed to be something in that cocky for you over. Should I look at more? Okay, awesome. All right, Amanda, for you, we're going with the angels and ancestors. Sorry, my little brother's school is calling. It's just one of those automated messages. I don't know if you guys heard that. It was like, anyways. All right, Amanda. What does Amanda need to hear? Okay, Amanda, I think this is one of the cards you got last time, but it is the Stargazer, and it is to set your sights higher. Actually, no, it was Tony who got this card last time. But it's a similar thing for you is what I'm feeling. So you're back to work, working at a salon, right? At least I think you are. And what I'm getting from that for you right now is, like, you enjoy what you're doing. You like your job. But there's more to life. There's more out there. And I feel like there's Like you need to have that like balance. Like you enjoy your job, you like what you do. I feel like you're learning something new as far as your career right now, and that's great. That's wonderful. But like outside of work, like you still need to have like hobbies and fun and like do other things. And I know that's hard right now because there's a pandemic and everything is crazy. Um, but you also need like other, creative, emotional, like physical outlets that aren't either work or home. Does that make sense? Um, like you still, there's more out there for you. It's just a matter of trying things and figuring it out and having that like balance. Um, yeah. So it's good that you're back at work, working at a salon or spa or something. Yeah, spa. Um, like I said, I feel like you're learning something new at work right now, and that's great. That's going to be good for you, and it's going to be it's going to be a good experience. And it's great to add more to your repertoire, but you definitely need something more outside of work and outside of your home life that's just for you, that you can go and have fun and release and kind of like, really care for that other aspect of yourself. So I'm not sure what it is, but it's time for you to start really exploring and figuring out what makes you happy and what brings you joy outside of those two places. Just something fun and creative and just like just a really good outlet for you emotionally and energetically. Um, no, they definitely don't. They never lie. Again, it might not always be what you want to hear, but it's what you need to hear. So again, this is your card. It is the Stargazer. Set your sights higher. I'm glad that makes sense. I'm glad you understand. I'm glad that it resonates. And yeah, that's what I've got for you this morning. But other than that, I think you're in a really good place right now. I feel like your grandma didn't come through to yell at you today, so that was positive. But other than that, I think you're doing really well. But you definitely have to find that balance and that care for yourself. You have a tendency to care for other people and really focus on your career and your home life, but you need to focus on yourself too. I think that's really important for you right now. But yeah, so that's it. And I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here now because I actually need to go. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I know I've been gone for a while. I'm so glad you guys were here this morning, and I can't wait to do more lives with you over the next few weeks. I'm going to try and get back on my schedule so I'm not gone for as long anymore. So much even she was yelling. I loved her, Amanda. I thought she was a hoot. She was hilarious. And her whole energy was just great. Like, even though she was yelling at you, but like, it was the cutest thing I've ever seen. It was so funny. But anyways, so if you guys have any questions about any of the cards that were pulled today, if you have any questions about the reading for the collective, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll respond as soon as I see it. If it's anything more personal, you are always welcome to message me via the Soul Searchers Facebook page, and I'll be happy to respond. But until then, I will see you all next time. Thank you so much, and I love you guys. Bye.